Shark Tank India is back with its second season. In its initial few days, the season has already started making noise, but this time it's not all for a good reason. Although not an original concept, Shark Tank became an instant hit in India in 2022. The show hit a chord with all sets of population as it very easily and smoothly coincided with the rise in startup culture in our country. Leave aside participants, that's anyways a very small percentage of people, the show became a hit because it was a much better upgrade over the Saas Bahu drama and the zillion dance and singing shows which we had been fed for over decades. However, a show's success should not make it immune to criticism, and criticism against certain aspects of Shark Tank India is getting louder and louder. But what is it about? The judges, who are referred to as sharks, are the ones to gauge a project and invest in the same, viewing its pros and cons. But what criteria makes them qualify for a position of doing so in a country where hundreds of successful and worthy business people are already there in place? One thing that benefits sharks is the visibility of their brand which they've created. From Boat to Lenskart to Shadi.com to even Bharat Pay. We may not really have any idea about the people behind it, of course, before Shark Tank, but we surely knew these brands because thanks to advertisement. But seldom do we think about the profitability of these brands which we see around. Well, only because the company is invested to gain viewership doesn't really mean that the brands are actually making money. And that is the real problem. A LinkedIn post by a user named Ankit Uttam stated that only one shark out of all involved in the show is making profit. Only one. The issue here is the fact that sharks who try so hard to get the valuation that will be profitable for them in the shortest possible time themselves aren't really delivering on the same measures as far as their own businesses are concerned. So how fair is it really in this case? To understand this phenomenon better, let us have a look at the performances of sharks and their companies in recent years. Vinita Singh, the CEO of Sugar Cosmetics, is one of the most active members on the entire Sharks board. However, her company Sugar Cosmetics, which she started in 2015, is yet to become a profitable venture. The company has not only been losing money in the last 3 years, but the losses have increased each passing year. From losing over 28 crore rupees in the financial year 2020 to losing over 75 crore rupees in the last financial year, the company has come a long way, but it is yet to make any profits. Ghazal Alak, who was involved for a very brief period of time with the show, has a very interesting case. Her brand's visibility increased after she made it to the first season of Shark Tank India. This was visible from her husband's recent interview where he talked about the brand's push in the smaller cities, the tier 2 cities, with the help of offline marketing. However, the losses of Mama Earth are much higher and bigger as compared to the first Shark. Although the company made a profit of rupees 14 crores, they lost over 1,332 crore rupees in financial year 2021 and 428 crore rupees in the financial year before that, that is 2020. The current profits look very minuscule in comparison to the losses as far as the magnitude is concerned. Piyush Bansal's Lenskart is one of the most popular brands in the country. The brand is also known for delivering products of superior quality, and the brand's reach is deep in smaller pockets of the country as well. However, the finances of the company do not quite reflect the same. Founded in 2010, the company made profits in the initial few years. In financial year 2021, the profit of the company rose from 6.3 crores in 2010 to 29 crore rupees. However, in the last year, that is in financial year 2022, the company found it difficult to get back the money invested as it incurred losses amounting to 102 crore rupees. Amit Jain is the latest entrant in the mix of sharks. The founder of CarDeco.com has replaced the much popular and very controversial Ashneer Grover in the show. Jain's car selling platform is finding it hard to make the lost money back in the last few years. The company lost over 346 in financial year 2021 and over 246 crore rupees financial year 2022. The story of the other three sharks is a lot more interesting than the ones before now. Anupam Mittal, for example. He owns the People Group, which has several brands under its wing, Shadi.com being the most famous one. The financials of the People's Group are still hidden, but it is no secret that Shadi.com is a more profitable venture or brand than the others. Having said that, Mittal is an active investor. You might have heard him saying that he's invested his money in over 100 brands, but do you know that he himself is one of the investors in Shark Tank India as well? Namita Thapar's Emcure Pharmaceuticals has been a profitable venture for the longest period. However, what is more interesting to note is the fact that the company was founded in 1981 by Namita's father, who still happens to be the CEO of the company. Now, how much Namita has to do with the success of her venture is a question I will leave for you guys to answer. Aman Gupta, who is the co-founder and chief marketing officer of Boat, is the only shark who is making clear profits out of his venture. Reports suggest that he has used the policies such as Make in India to the best of its ability to keep the venture a profitable one. What do you feel about this piece of information? Do share your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. Share the video and let us know what you want us to cover in the video format moving ahead. Thank you and subscribe to NewsHamster.